National health institutions not only do not recommend the consumption of coconut oil and its derivatives, but have also made known the danger of its consumption, since 80% of the fat in coconut oil is saturated fatty acids with the same characteristics as animal fats. The marketing around the promotion of coconut oil consumption is notorious. However, it's important for the public to know the recommendations made by the National Institute of Nutrition, as it places coconut fat in the red zone of high danger, recommending to avoid its consumption. Also, the same institute places all bakery products in the red zone of high danger because they are made with vegetable shortening based on this oil, with the aggravating factor that in addition to being saturated fat, it is subjected to a hydrogenation process so that it goes from a liquid state to a solid state, as well as margarines. All of them are highly dangerous if consumed by humans, as they are deposited on the walls of the arteries and inside the vital organs, which are the cause of hypertension, embolisms, thrombosis, heart attacks, diabetes, cancer, and obesity. 86% of the fat in coconut oil is saturated fatty acids, just like animal fat. Only 14% of its fat is mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids. The other palm, used as a source of vegetable fat for the food industry, is the African palm, which has 51% saturated fat and 49% unsaturated fat, unlike all other vegetable oils that are recommended for human consumption. Olive oil 86%, healthy fats, canola oil 94%, corn oil 87%, sunflower and safflower 91%, mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids, highly recommended for human consumption. The report of the American Heart Association in 2017 reported the dangers involved in the consumption of coconut oil, hypertension, heart attacks and strokes, as it increases bad cholesterol in the blood. When reviewing 7 controlled trials with volunteers, no difference was found in the damage it produces to the circulatory system between coconut oil, butter, beef fat, lard, and African palm oil, and on the contrary, all these foods rich in saturated fats are a determining risk factor for a large number of diseases of the cardiac and circulatory system, migraines, varicose veins, etc. Coconut oil is 86% saturated fats, dangerous for human health, but when good, unsaturated fats are experimentally isolated from coconut oil. They correspond to only 14%, according to research by Dr. Marie-Pierre Saint-Onge of Cornell University. Mexico occupies the first places in the consumption of industrial foods, based on refined flours, the vast majority elaborated with palm fats such as commercial chocolates, milk formulas for babies, cookies, pastries, all the junk and all the bakery or pastries. Reason why it was not strange that a week before the end of the last 6-year term, Dr. José Narro, Secretary of Health, informed us that the number of myocardial infarctions more than doubled in 2018, and that out of the total number of infarcted people, 1 in 4, 25%, died, which is equivalent to more than 92,500 deaths in 2017, only due to cardiac infarction. In 2017 and 2018, there was a media campaign where the Ministry of Health made known which were the most dangerous foods consumed by Mexicans, and one of the full-page posters published in all newspapers of national circulation showed several types of sweet bread and asked the population, "How many pieces are you going to eat? How many years do you want to live?" Posters were also published with illustrations of cakes, soft drinks, pizzas, tortas and tacos al pastor with the same questions. This was the most important campaign at national level to prevent the most common diseases among Mexicans, which keep more than 90% of the population sick: obesity, diabetes, hypertension, Alzheimer, several types of sclerosis, Parkinson's, heart attacks, and cancer. Lard is no longer recommended for human consumption because it has 28% saturated fat. Butter from cow's milk is also no longer recommended because it has 48% saturated fat. However, coconut oil has more than 3 times the saturated fat of lard and almost twice as much as butter. For this reason, the National Institute of Nutrition places all these fats and the foods that contain them in the red zone of high danger. The reason for the danger lies in the presence of palmitic fatty acid with 60% in coconut oil and 44% in African palm, the same fatty acids found in animal fats. The National Cancer Institute published in 2013 the book Cancer and Lifestyle, in which coconut and African palm fat are used as an example as the foods with the highest amount of saturated fat, which is the cause of several types of cancer, a situation that is aggravated by the temperatures when frying or baking a large amount of common foods, such as all junk food, cookies, bakery, pastry, in addition to commercial chocolates and milk formulas for babies.